Hey guys, welcome to my Sunday stock watch. It is August 3rd, so let's get right into it. Let's get prepared for the upcoming week. Monday, we have Palantir after close, Hims after close. Those are the ones I will be watching for earnings. Tuesday, we have AMD and SMCI. Those are the main ones I will watch on Tuesday after market close. Wednesday, pre-market, we have Uber, Shopify, Oscar. Those are the big ones I'll be watching for after close. Not a whole lot for me. Thursday, we don't have too much going on pre-market. I'll watch for Celsius and Eli Lilly. And then after close, SoundHound, Rocket Lab, I will be watching for in block. And then Friday, nothing I'm super interested in for earnings. So let's get into economic data for this upcoming week. No news Monday, we have factory orders. Tuesday, we don't have a whole lot going on. Again, US trade deficit, ISM services, PMI. Wednesday, not a whole lot. Thursday, we have initial jobless claims, productivity, unit labor costs, not a whole lot once again, but I will, still important to keep watch. Friday, we've got nothing. So the main mover of this week is going to be earnings. Keep that in mind. Let's take a look at the charts. Qs, obviously on Friday, we saw some nice downside, and same with Thursday. We got some relief of those all-time highs, and I think we will continue, and that is what I'm going to be looking for. So first, I do want to see us get some bullishness. I want to see us trade back into this 560 area on Qs and reject off of there and continuing with some market downside. And Trump's tariffs are coming back, I believe, on Thursday. That will, have some sort of effect on the market for sure. So I'm watching for this 560 area on Qs. I do want to see a nice rejection there. And I do want to see us trade back into 550, even potentially breaking 550 this week. So we'll watch for that. And currently, QQQ is sitting at 556 already. So that is a good sign, something to watch for. SPY. SPY is sitting at close. It was at 621. I am also watching for the same thing on SPY. I want to see us trade up into this 627 to 628 range, get a nice rejection there, and trade back into 622, even 620 below there. Ideally, that is what I want to see. And currently, SPY is sitting at 624. All right. Now, Tesla, interesting one. We're currently sitting at 300. So 300 on Tesla. We're now at 304 overnight. I don't think we're going to see a whole lot from Tesla this next week. If we do get some bearishness, be prepared to break 300 quite easily and hold below 300 for a continuation into 290, even to 285. If we do get a nice bounce from here, if we could break back above 305, we could see into, 310 range once again, but I don't think Tesla's going to give us a whole lot of movement. Nvidia, definitely something to watch over for. I want to see us trade back into 175, 176 area. What are we currently sitting at on Nvidia? We are sitting at 174. So yeah, I do want to see us reject this 175 area and then make a nice move back into 171, even breaking 170. So yes, this week I am definitely a little bit more bear, as you guys can see. Coinbase. Coinbase is a good one. So Coinbase, obviously a lot of downside from last week. We're currently sitting at 320 on coin, 320 on coin. So we're up a little bit from here, but I do want to see a nice reject if we can from this 330 area and continue down. As long as Bitcoin gets some more downside, it's currently sitting at 114. If we do make a nice move up, if we do just continue up, we break back above 330, Bitcoin is going back up. I would like to see us trading into 340 to 345 on coin, ideally. Next thing is going to be Meta. So Meta, quite interesting. We had some really good earnings on Meta. We're still basically at all-time highs. And right now we're trading at 757. So if, we continue to see bullishness tomorrow, I think Meta can continue up from here. I would love to see above 760 and then maybe tap back into 770. But if we do see some downside, I would like to see a break of 755 area and get some nice continued downside into this 740. Next name that I'm going to be watching for this week, probably not Google. Netflix, not really. Let's see what Netflix is trading at currently. So Netflix is currently sitting at 1,162. So let's take a quick look. I think we could definitely continue with some downside on Netflix if we do start the week with some upside. I would like to see us tap back into, 1,184, 85 area, and get a nice reject from there, and then continue back into this 1,150 range. Next name that I'm looking at, Palantir's earnings tomorrow, so I'm not really going to take a look just yet. And that's not really on my watch list. MSTR is a good one. We're currently sitting at 376 overnight market, so I would love to see a nice reject back at that 385 area on MSTR for this continued downside back into 370, even 365. But in order to see that, we have to see Bitcoin also continuing with downside. If we don't see that, if we get upside this next week, I would love to see us break back above that 380 area and get a nice continuation from there into 390. Next name, let's take a look at HIMS. HIMS obviously did really well last week and then got some downside. We have earnings on tomorrow after close. So I'll be watching closely for earnings. HIMS sometimes doesn't make a move on their earnings until the next day. So that'll be really important to watch. If we are sort of flat with earnings, I will expect the next day we get a bounce off this 60 area and get a very nice continuation up. If we're a little bit more bearish, I would love to see a break of 60 and a continuation to the downside. So that is about all the names that I'm going to be, really watching for this next week. Again, my bias is going to be a little bit more bearish because we did also definitely break structure and break trend on Thursday and Friday. We broke this bullish structure. We've now had a down close daily candle, completely breaking our uptrend. So it's going to be very key to see these levels get tested this next week. And what I'm looking for are those rejections. So keep that in mind, take notes, write all this down. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all later.